There's power in naming what makes you feel vulnerable to yourself. I do this periodically, I say it out loud. And what happens is that I give voice to what's making me feel vulnerable. It's no longer stuck in my head, in my heart, in my body. I am breathing life into it. I'm listening to what makes me feel vulnerable. So let me start here and share what is making me feel vulnerable right now in this season of my life. Grief is making me feel vulnerable. Grief of a nature that I didn't know that I had stored inside of me. Grief from realizing that witnessing my mother pass from life to ancestorhood in front of me in that hospital room on July 9th, 2023 was fucking traumatic. I never said those words to myself until this season in my life. I never wrote those words to myself except now during this season in my life. And I am really surprised at those two words together, fucking traumatic. Intellectually, I know that that is definitely a reality. From having studied and become certified as a mindfulness um, practitioner, as a yoga teacher, as a artist in residence with Smith Center for Healing in the Arts, as a sound healer, as a Reiki practitioner, all of my journey in the healing arts, um, I know that intellectually. I am now learning from my heart center, where my vulnerability lives and has full reign, that watching my mother pass before my very eyes is in fact fucking traumatic. And I'm feeling it in a way where I'm allowing myself to say it, to hear it, to share it, to create with it. I'm allowing it to be right here, right now. I'm giving myself so much more grace and space, so much more loving kindness, compassion, non judgment, patience, and forgiveness for what I am able to do and what I'm not able to do in this season of my life, for what takes me longer to get done, for what keeps me stuck in some ways, that keeps me struggling, that keeps me suffering. I have more grace and space, more loving kindness, compassion, non judgment, patience, and forgiveness for myself by naming this vulnerability, saying it out loud, writing about it, creating behind it, in front of it, to the sides, moving my body with it. And facing this level of vulnerability ain't easy. It ain't easy. And I gotta say that the way that I am taking care of myself during this season of my life is with the support of coaches, of communities, of care that I give to myself. Yeah, that's one of the things that is um, making me feel vulnerable right now. Grief, grief, grief. Yeah. Thanks for listening to another unplanned, kind of like TED Talk on vulnerability. Yeah. If you're feeling vulnerable, if you're experiencing grief, loss as a result of someone passing, an experience that you've had, a job that you've lost, a relationship that is no longer here for you, the loss of finances, whatever the loss is, or if you're vulnerable, or you know that you're vulnerable and you're running from it, and you're stopping yourself from facing it, you are struggling with it, you're suffering behind it, you're stuck behind it, I want to invite you to join me for the Thriving Mindfully Sundays, a community gathering that I'm leading to offer us all support, coaching support from me, and then sacred space that we can co-create together where we can be vulnerable with ourselves and each other. As we dive deep into our vulnerability, we look at what's stopping us, what's causing us to feel suffering, what's causing us to struggle with our vulnerability. And we find ways together to use as strategies for taking care of ourselves and moving forward, so that 2026 is a year that we step into with vulnerability as a strength. Go to anandaleek.com/events to sign up for the Thriving Mindfully Sundays on November 30th, December 14th, and January 4th from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. anandaleek.com/events. I'll see you on Thriving Mindfully Sundays and wherever the videos that I make show up in your life. Take care. Bye.